The Sabre 38 DBL is their ultimate family bunkhouse with a creative loft in the back. Let's go take a look. We're gonna start in the rear of the trailer, which is definitely the most eye-catching because you've got this loft that wraps all the way around. This one is a primary sleeping loft, so I can fit up there. It's a good space for adults. This one's definitely for kids or storage. And then you have a tri-fold sleeper sofa here. It'll pull out into a nice big bed and the drop-down bunk up above too. So if you need to sleep a little one up there, you can. And then just an abundance of wardrobe storage here, as well as the TV backer. If you want to put a TV in there, you've got the hookups as well. And then back here is actually their own little private ensuite. It's got a tub in the shower, as well as an upgraded shower head, a toilet. They've got their own medicine cabinet and their own sink and exit entry door. So stepping out of the bunk room, you're greeted by a beautiful island kitchen. They call it the utility island at Sabre because it has this trash can drawer that'll pull out, as well as an extra drawer for storage of your trash bags or things you don't want to be easily accessible. And on the right side of the island is going to be your utensil drawer. So you've got removable slots in here so you can make this space just open if you want to. And down below is a spice rack drawer so you can tilt your bottles in there, get them all stored away. And then you have the multifunction sink. It has a cutting board, a colander in here, spray port, as well as a cup rinser on here, and it's a deep farm style basin, solid surface tops. And the last thing, if you're a pet owner, is this pet pantry down below. So it pulls out and you've got a food and water dish for them. Behind the island is a really big breakfast bar hutch. You can put your coffee maker, crock pot over here, use it as extra prep space. It's really whatever you want it to be, and there's a lot of built-in storage as well. And then you've got modern appliances like the big 12-volt refrigerator over here. It's high efficiency, so if you have a good solar and battery pack, you could go off-grid camping in this. 2 freezers are down below, nice big space on the inside. And then you also have a nice big oven range. People are gonna love that it's turkey ready with a lot of space inside the oven. And up above you have a convection air fryer microwave, so that's a nice touch as well, with inverter prepped receptacles, so you could put a coffee maker over here. And then wine bottle racks up above. There's just a lot to love in the kitchen. Another feature of the kitchen is this hidden pantry. So as you can see, there's a nice tall portion to the right. That's for your brooms, your vacuum. You can put taller things there, and you still have room for all your dry goods. And on the other side is gonna be that smart TV, an electric fireplace down below. Directly across from the entertainment center, you've got the cozy theater seating. Right now I've got the massage function on. There's also a heat mode as well as the lighting, and then it just collapses in just like that. Dinette is to the right of me, so when it's time to eat dinner, you've got a space for 4 people to sit. Up in the primary bathroom, there's room to kick back and relax thanks to the seat in the shower. And then as I stand up, you'll see there's plenty of head height here, and there's a skylight for if I was taller. You tall folks would be okay too. Upgraded shower head, you've got a medicine cabinet as well as a sink, porcelain toilet down below, and then I'll show you a linen closet that Sabre does really well. So this will actually pull out all the way, and your items in the back are easy to access. You don't have to go digging for them, so a welcome feature there. So up front in the primary bedroom, you've got a nice king-size bed on a slide out for more room at the end of the bed, and this hideaway headboard is another Sabre Easter egg, so you've got more storage built in back there, USB ports as well as 110 plugins. And then underneath the bed, you've got even more storage, and it's assisted by struts, so not too hard to open it. And then down at the foot of the bed, you've got a nice wardrobe space too. Up front is the main wardrobe with plenty of hanging space, as well as washer dryer prep. So you can put a washer on the right side, dryer on the left. And then we'll head on outside. So touching on a few things on the exterior, you have the BAL frame that's on the Sabre product, which is actually a bolted frame. So it's similar to what they use on Freightliner semi-trucks, so a very sturdy frame throughout, and it's engineered specifically per the floor plan. So you'll actually notice lighter UVWs on the Sabre product too because of this frame. And then getting on up in here, you have the spare tire housed up in the front compartment, as well as this blinking light right here is a part of the 30 amp charge controller. It's blinking right now because it's not connected to a battery, but you do have 2 trays in here for lead acid batteries, and the battery disconnect is up here as well. So on the camp side of the trailer, you've got the 20-pound propane tank station. There's another one on the other side. They go with 20 pounds because it's easy to exchange at most gas stations, but there is room for a 30-pound tank if you exchange this bracket. Then you've got your leash latch here, so if your furry friends do come, they're not gonna run off. You can fasten them to the trailer. And up here is your front storage compartment. So it has LED lighting to illuminate the space at nighttime. It's very wide, it can accommodate picnic tables, lawn chairs, and it also has power plugins. So if you wanted to put a small TV in here, you could, but there's also an access hole to put a larger television on the outside and run the cords through. A couple things to note on the entry doors: the MORryde safety steps, so it's nice and stable getting in and out of the coach. You also have this all glass door that's on a friction hinge, so it's not going to fly open quite so easy. And on the inside, you've got the thin shade ready area, so if you do want to get complete privacy, you can put a shade in there. The 38 DBL also has one of the best outdoor kitchens in the Sabre lineup. With a really big fridge, you've got your LP Quick Connect down below for that gas grill. There's actually plumbing here as well, so you have water access on the outside, good storage, and then one more leash latch so the puppies don't have to be left out of those cookouts. A couple things to note on the back is the hitch receiver, 300-pound vertical weight rating on that, so bikes, generator, firewood, that sort of stuff could go back here. And then up above, you've got your backup camera prep, so if you want to add a backup camera, all the connections are already there. And then that bracket there is for an Lippert extension ladder, so if you want to go with that ladder, it'll just telescope, go up into there. It's a much safer approach angle for getting on a big fifth wheel like this. So last few things before I let you go. The tankless water heater is over here on the off-door side of the camper. It's a good system to reliably have hot water and not have to wait in between showers. And then behind this storage door here is going to be your convenience center. You've got your black tank flush housed in here, your bypass for the winterizing system, as well as your city water and freshwater connections. Then right over here you have your leveling system control as well. So it's away from the elements and it's just tucked away in here. One press of a button is going to level the coach out. Thanks for taking some time with me to go through the Sabre 38 DBL. If you'd like to learn any more, you can visit their website at forestriverinc.com/Sabre.